Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and for my video today I am going to be talking about shoes, one of my very favorite things. So I got a new pair of shoes, no big surprise because I probably get a new pair of shoes every month, but this pair is something that's been on my radar, on my wish list for quite a while, and in fact I finally succumbed and I picked out a specific pair. So they are Dior's, and in fact they are the ADIOR shoes, and I wasn't quite sure which kind I wanted. There's so many different beautiful ones on offer. There's the beige, there's the black, there's fabrics, there's leathers, there's high heels, there's low heels, there's all kinds of incarnations of these shoes. So ultimately, being me, I decided to go for something pretty classic when it comes to these Dior shoes, and so I will show them to you now. Here they are. Just unwrapping. And they are the ADIOR kitten heels. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. So as you can see, I got them in the black with the white ribbon, and the black fabric is really cool. I wasn't sure exactly about the fabric. I thought maybe leather would be a better choice, but when I saw the fabric, I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. It's not like a satin. A lot of fabric shoes are satin, which seems to give them a little bit of a dressier feel, but these are more, they feel like cotton. I don't know what the fabrication is because there's no information on them, but it sort of feels like cotton, but it has this very ridgy sort of pattern on it, so it gives it a lot of texture. And they do feel really comfortable, and I don't know, I just like the way the fabric looked as opposed to the leather. And then I absolutely love the white ribbon that says ADIOR on it. So I'm actually was quite surprised at how big the ribbon is. For some reason I thought it was going to be a little bit smaller, but it's a nice big ribbon, probably about 4 inches wide. And it says ADIOR all the way around it, and as you can see I went for the kitten heel. So the kitten heel for me is going to be perfect. I did love the look of the higher heel, but in retrospect I decided that I probably was not going to get the use out of the higher heel like I would with the kitten heel, because I'm on my feet all day at work. And really, a kitten heel is probably going to be best as far as comfort goes. A lot of times when you're getting dressed in the morning, you're just not up to a 4-inch heel, a 3-inch heel, because you know your feet are going to be hurting you. But with a kitten heel, you never have that problem. And so far so good. I have actually worn these once, and I am happy to report that they were really very, very comfortable. So the fabric itself is quite comfortable, and the heel height is very comfortable too. And as you can see, if you look at the heel, it is very curved inside here, so it's really very specific to Dior. Not too many shoe manufacturers are doing this right now. It's almost like a throwback way back to like the 1600s, you know, when Louis XIV was walking around in high heels. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But I do love it because the center of gravity is right in the middle of your foot, and it makes it very much more comfortable. So let's take a look at the actual shoe here. As you can see, it is a pointy toe, and it does have the black fabric with the white ribbon. There is a little bit of an elastic right here, so if you're concerned at all about the tightness of the fit, the elastic is there to help it stretch a little bit, but the actual ribbon itself does not stretch, so that's something to keep in mind. There is a little bit of a give with this elastic, but the ribbon itself is quite non-stretchy, and it does say ADIOR all the way around it. Okay, it is like an off-white color with black embroidery. The base of the shoe, I have worn them already, the base of the shoe is more like a nubuck, suede almost. So some shoes, let me just grab one. Sorry about that. Some shoes like this Giambito Rossi here are very polished, almost like a little bit shiny. So you can see that the leather on the bottom of the shoe has sort of a sheen to it, and they make it a little bit slippery, whereas this one right here is more of a suede looking type of leather, and so it's not nearly as slippery as some others. Not that the Giambito Rossis are super slippery, they're not, but if you're somebody who's not great with heels, you might want to take that into consideration. You do have the beautiful little Dior star right there, which I think is such a nice touch. Most of your high-end shoes will do something a little bit special when it comes to the shoe to let you know that it was worth the money that you paid for. The interior of the shoe, of course, is all leather, and the stitching is very beautiful. It's very uniform all the way around. You cannot see any glue, you can't see any gaps or anything like that. Really very well made. And then the heel itself is covered with leather. Once again, there is a little seam right up the back here, a little stitch right there. And there's absolutely no indication of any sort of glue or gapping or anything in the seams here. Everything should be flawless when you get these shoes. So if you look at them from every angle, you cannot see any gaps, you can't see any glue, you can't see any stitches or anything like that from the sole to the base of the shoe or from the heel to the back of the shoe right there. So very, very well made shoe, which is what you expect for this price point. So the reason I got the kitten heel, as I mentioned, is because I'm on my feet all day. So I decided that this would be the best option for me because it would allow me to walk all day long without having any sore foot issues. And since it is a slingback, in my experience, sometimes a slingback can be a little bit less secure on your foot than say a traditional pump. I do have a pair of Jimmy Choo slingbacks, and they do tend to slip off the back of my heel just a little bit, but as far as this one goes, I had no problem with that so far. The interior of the ribbon area here is leather as well, so it's not really slippery, and it definitely stayed on the back of my heel, which is a bonus. Once again, if you look at all of the different seams where everything meets, it's really quite beautiful. So a gorgeous shoe, very well made, and very comfortable. I expect to wear this with pants, with skirts, with dresses. Now, primarily pants. I do have to say I tend to wear pants more than anything else. I think these would go great with a pair of beautiful ankle length pants. Even maybe the wide leg pants would probably look really cute with this. I paired them already with skinny leg pants, and I can see wearing these with jeans as well. The only issue I can anticipate with these is that the white ribbon might be a problem as far as color transfer goes, but I am going to protect them with Scotch Guard, and hopefully that will take care of it. I will also be mindful of the fact that if I am wearing some very dark blue jeans like I am today, or black jeans, something like that, that I will make sure that the jeans are not touching the strap, because I can anticipate a little bit of, darkening of the ribbon right here, and I would hate to see that because I think they are a very, very beautiful shoe, and I'm hoping to get lots and lots of wear out of these shoes. So pricey, yes, but beautiful, undeniable, and I'm really excited about these, and so far so good. I found them very comfortable. They did not fall off the backs of my heels. They also didn't pinch my feet. Now I have an average size or an average width foot. I don't have wide feet, I don't have narrow feet, so I really didn't have any problem with this. It is not the widest pointy toe in the world, but at the same time it's not really super narrow. So just make sure that you try them on and walk around in them a little bit in the store to make sure that you've got the right size. So I feel like these absolutely were true to size. I got a size 7. I am between a 6.5 and a 7, and I decided to go for the 7 just because I feel like they were just a little bit more comfortable for me. So that is it for my beautiful new pair of Dior shoes. Actually, this is my first Dior pair of shoes. If not necessarily the first Dior thing I've ever had, because I did have one Dior bag that I sold it, but I'm really excited about these. I've been eyeing them for a long time, and I'm super excited to see all the different outfits that they match. So that's it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did like this video, and as well, please remember to subscribe. I would love to have you back as part of my YouTube family. And until my next video, take care.